because I believe that it's about time that we get started. Welcome to the stream if you are here. If you are not here, you are still welcome, as always. Today is a wonderful Wednesday, and as such, we are back with some more Draw Steel in the Plague of Behdmeten. Now, last we had left off, you all were narrowly successful, at least it felt like it, with completing your objective, was to get the engineers out of a very aggressive Eric's cave. Some of you barely escaped with your lives and unlives. But despite this, it's clear that some of you were reluctant to leave so readily. And while this discussion was mostly had out of game, I believe that you all have come to the decision that you wish to go in for round 2. I have laid out the rules for you.
Oh yeah.
And just to make sure that everybody is on the same page in case anybody is watching or keeping up with this by watching the VODs. The exact rules I had laid out were... Get through the paragraphs, there we go. So, going back in, your resources will be reset, because this is technically going to be a new combat, but obviously you have 3 victories, so you are going to start with the 3 resources like you would expect. You will be starting again at round 1, mostly for the purposes of Malice. This does mean I am going to get my first round Malice again, but it is going to reset the ramping Malice that I would normally get, so it's going to even out roughly in your favor. You will be redeploying at the southern entrance, which we'll discuss here in more detail when we get back on there. And from there, the monster's health will not reset, and its villain actions will also remain used, though they do have one more. As all solo monsters and leaders have at least 3 villain actions, which I'm encouraged to use all 3 over the course of a fight, and preferably in order or in whatever is most dramatic a fashion.
They have to be in order.
They don't have to be, actually.
Yeah, they do.
The rule book specifically states that you are encouraged to use them in order. However, you can also use them in whatever order you think is fit to make the moment more dramatic.
I don't believe you.
Go ahead. Look up villain actions.
Nice honest.
The arena state will, however, also remain the same as you left it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Fucking try me.
But also don't.
I mean, most monsters you really shouldn't, because like the last villain action is supposed to be like a Hail Mary or like a kind of a thing like, all right, you need to fucking kill him now.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
But you can technically use them in any order you see fit, and just to make the moment more dramatic. But I will also allow you all to choose who goes first. I doubt that you would allow the Erics to take the first step, but we'll see when we actually get in there. Despite all of these conditions, you all did choose to go back in, so we will be playing this out. Does anybody have any questions regarding any of this before we get started? We're going to be starting with a little bit of narrative, because I do want to make sure that there is a proper lead-in.
I've got nothing.
Nope.
Okay. In that case, then, I'm going to bring down the music just a tad for anybody that actually can hear it. We're going back to the travel scene. I can actually drag everybody. All right. So, you all are sitting just outside of the cave. The Eric's having said its piece quite loudly before retreating back into its own den. Where exactly it stands in there is unknown, as you can't see it from the entrance. But with you are some very beaten engineers, but all of them, at least that were in that carriage, still alive. The sudden rush of getting out of there as quickly as they could still clearly causing goosebumps and shakes among them. You all have a moment to catch your breath if you wish to do so. You can recover as much as you need to. You are out of combat. And it seems like the engineers are not eager to run off just yet.
Not this
Does anybody...
much is encryptable by the fucking horns.
I have a quick question.
Yes?
Why exactly is there a grand a scarab that did 456 something?
talking about?
Thank you. Okay. That's what to be sure about that one.
Sorry, testing for stuff. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Genuinely don't worry about it. I was testing research projects and seeing how it works. Right. Well, in this moment, while you are all just kind of recovering, does anybody actually want to use any of their recoveries? Again, you can use as many of them as you want in this moment.
I've
I
used
do-
as many
I
as
did.
I probably need to. I could use more, but it would be wasted. The full efficiency, at least, would be.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you gain... You would basically lose 2 off of it. Now, Peregrine, I will say, as you try to kind of calm yourself down, and you use your recoveries, you find yourself just a little short of breath. The rest does not set in as it normally would. Your recovery's not going anywhere near as far. And as you start to wind down, you feel just beneath your skin the crawling. Those bugs from Korsakef still remain. And it seems like they're not going anywhere. One of the engineers, after winding down, comes over to your group and says, "Thank you. thought we were going to die in that cave. A couple of our colleagues tried to make a run for the exit, and I think you may have seen how that went. At least for some of them. We owe you our lives. I don't know how we will ever repay you, but if we are to meet again, we'll make it worth your while.
We appreciate it. But we didn't do it for you to owe us anything. We did it because it was the right thing to do. You people were in trouble. And that's why we're about to just go back in and handle the beast, because
You're what?
we can't let other people just have the same fate that you guys suffered. We have to prevent that from happening to anyone else.
He stands there, wide-eyed and just jaw slack. I
You guys
You are
lost people
very
you cared
brave.
for.
You're right. If you could kill it, then it would save who knows how many more. You're very brave to go back in that cave. Or very stupid. I'm not sure which. Sometimes the fine line.
It doesn't matter which, as long as we protect other people.
What are your names? If we do meet again, I would share your names, the names of our saviors, with the rest of my colleagues in Behdmeten.
I am Celis, and my sister here is Akron. The rest are named Shiver, Oriamus, and Peregrine.
I can introduce myself, thank you. My name is Oriamas. And we were sent here by your colleagues in Behdmeten.
You came for us from Behdmeten.
That's right.
How did you even find us?
Big carts leave very easy to follow trails.
Suppose you're right. But that would mean that you willingly went into a sand pit. That would be quite heroic.
Well,
Very, very
well.
heroic.
Somebody was tied to a rope. We had a plan. Don't worry.
Right, right. Well, it's not my place to question our saviors. Worry not about us. The rest of the road to Behdmeten, while longer than we would like in our current shape, should be more than safe. Just
Me.
be careful.
Travel safe.
We will start traveling as soon as everybody is able to feels like they can walk properly.
The guild will be awaiting your return.
Thank you again. And he returns to the rest of the engineers. The mouth of the cave is quite dark, especially in comparison to the daylight around you. You all discuss your plans. Peregrine made mention of potential strategies involving pinning the beast down and trying to ensure that it does not get the chance to escape. If it's allowed to roam free, it will make it your problem. If you all are ready, and you have no further preparations, we can enter the cave once more.
As ready as I can be.
A good day to die.
It's always a good day to die.
But I will not die this day.
Alright. In that case, we return to the cave. Be moving around just a couple pieces here real quick. Right. As you walk very bravely back into the cave, you see the Erics right at the crossroad between where it seems to properly consume its prey and the path that you walked. It does not seem to have expected you all to return to its den. The acid spittle from the battle that you had recently undergone has not even had enough time to dissipate, and is still just as dangerous as before. Nevertheless, you all draw steel.
Roll credits.
Dun 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 dun
I
dun
will
dun
allow
dun.
you to place your tokens anywhere before that red line before we get started.
I'll move up
Right.
to the front.
And for anybody that is wondering, at best, this means that you are within 10 squares of the Erics.
There are those of
This-
us that are wondering.
Yes.
Nice bird in the background.
I hear it too.
Thank you.
Is that here?
I don't know why the fuck your microphone just picked up a bird.
They're
I didn't
very
make it say-
fucking
Just
loud
bird.
birds. Also, Gizmo's right next to an open window, aren't you?
Oh.
Yeah, I am.
Also, don't forget about Hector the Protector.
Oh yeah, fuck Hector. I scrolled up when I was looking and had completely lost sight of him.
Is that bird? Is it coming through the mic still?
Really?
Actually,
Damn crazy.
There we go.
Also, just to make sure that I have all my bases covered, Rise, did you want to use any recoveries on Celis? You would get the maximum stamina from the recovery.
Yeah, we'll max out.
It would put you at 25 out of 27.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Make sure to click the recoveries button on there.
Yep.
Does anybody have any last minute adjustments that you're wanting to make?
Nah.
In Peregrine, you do come in with a posse.
Yep. We summoning those guys now.
Yes, go ahead and make your summons now so that I can get everything added to combat properly.
Perfect. Boom. And the boom.
And maybe I should open my window.
Fucking great day for it. I mean, here at least.
Okay. Is that just, oh, is that the two that you're adding in then?
Well, I only get 2 to start.
All right. In that case, everybody should be added to the encounter. The exception of these guys that need to actually make their group proper. Yep. And we begin. Who wishes to go first?
I mean, I
I
wouldn't.
think the person that needs setup.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going first for this first turn.
All right. If there's nobody opposing this, I will roll your stuff.
Get that roll.
I gain a base amount. And then my
Yeah, but I still
3
roll 2.
normal guys are going here, here, and here. Alright.
Okay.
Gonna enjoy this music while we've got it. So first things first, I'm gonna move up. 2, 3. What's my movement? 5. Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna move here. Then. Cool. Alright. I'm going to sacrifice this. Oh, I gotta get to selection. There we go. I'm gonna sacrifice this husk here. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. And I'm going to summon. Coming in, phasing through the ground. Not you. You. There we go. Should be able to put him there? Yeah. A couple of Stalker Shades. Who, first thing they're going to do before, Whoa, hello.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I try to move camera with Wazda. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I see.
I've done that a time or two myself.
Yeah.
So first of all, they're gonna fly. They're just gonna start hovering one space above the ground.
Okay.
That way they avoid all these fucking sticky, icky acid puddles.
Okay. They are +1 up. There we go.
Perfect. All right. I'm gonna go. What's their speed here?
So if they're hovering, are they actually like 1 square above the ground?
Yeah.
Or okay, I wasn't sure if it was just barely hovering or not.
No, hover is basically an improvement to fly.
Yeah,
I'm basically
I
doing
just wanna
this
make
so
sure.
that when they go over these squares, they don't actually worry about it. Since
Yes,
they're on the
which,
ground.
speaking of which, as a reminder, that acid it'll just do 2 straight damage to you the first time in a round that you enter it, or if you start your turn there.
Oh shit, it's 2. Oh. Happy days for my husks. So
Yeah, your
first
husk,
things
your husks don't give a fuck.
yeah. First things first, we're gonna move this guy 1, 2. I mean, I feel like you should be able to move into this space from here, but it isn't allowing me to.
Which space?
Right here.
It's because this space is not valid, so it'd be a corner movement.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, anyway. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna deal, that's gonna deal 2 corruption damage twice to the Erics as they phase through it. Feeling a cold chill, sapping its life force.
Alright. It tries to, like, vaguely swat at him, just completely whiffing it as it just goes straight through it. And it's clear that just the phasing, like, causes it to shake a little bit.
Alright, wonderful. They're then going to deal 10 damage as they both attack it, using their free strike, which is 5 each.
Alright. It has been done.
Alright, and then they're gonna move. Oh, shit. They get a. Was it Stalker phasing it's called? Shadow phasing. They get to turn invisible and shift. Oh, sorry, Shadow Strike rather. Shift 3 squares. And then reappear after making a strike, so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this one's moved 9 Oh, right, they had 2 squares of movement at the beginning that you accidentally gave them. So subtract 2 from that, they're at 7. Subtract 3 from that, they're at 4, so 5. And I believe this one has 1 more movement as well. Wait, no,
Yeah.
10, so yeah.
No, yeah, no.
So, yeah, it should be all their movement, I think.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, because they moved basically 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, they should have 1 more. 'Cause they only moved
They are
3,
at 10
5.
squares.
Yeah, but 2 of those were fake squares.
Yep,
They
3
started-
of them were from...
Yeah.
Yep.
So they started here, so they would have moved 1, 2. Oh wait, I think 3, 4. And then Shadow Straight to here, which would have been 3 more. So they should still have 1 more movement if my counting is correct.
I think you're right. They must have, like, had an extra movement somewhere from, like, adjusting them.
Oh well. Anyway, 1, 2. Spread them out. Next up, Mihosks. Going to start surrounding the creature. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, they're taking
2,
no acid
3,
damage.
4. Let's see here.
You monster.
Want to leave room for flanking if possible. Oh, actually, yeah. So 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, actually, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they are going to specifically, let's call it this one. Right here is going to use the grab maneuver on the Erics, which with minions will have a base result of 8 plus its might, which is 2, plus 1 for each minion, which is another 4. So that's a 14, which is a tier 2.
Alright. That means that you do, in fact, grab it, assuming that you are willing to take a free strike.
I am willing to take a free strike.
Well, that's good, because I'm doing a free strike against you.
Excellent. Oof, ouch, owie. My husk. Alright, that's their deal.
But yeah, it is officially grabbed.
Yay!
Alright. Perfect. And Hector is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taking 2 damage.
Yep. I will get that marked.
Alright. And then Hector shall use the charge action. Moving 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing a free strike against the Eric's, which will deal 3 damage.
Okay. You've done so.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in. Bam. There we go. And then for the maneuver, Hector is going to use 8 attack.
Okay. And yep, that means that the next ability power roll on an ally, that's any of you, use against them, does get an edge.
Yep. And then as for me, I'm gonna dip behind this wall as best I can. Would that give me cover, you think?
Yeah, it's not going to block line of effect, but
Yeah.
it will give you cover.
Cool. In that case, I will end my turn there.
All right. And with that, it would go to the Eric's turn. Are there any objections?
It turns to the crowd. Hello? Anybody have something to say to this?
Yes.
Where am I at? Oh my god, sorry.
Wow.
Wow! Good one, Beetle. Woo!
What a
Thank you,
response!
God damn.
Eric wasn't ready for that.
That's why I
Yeah,
think
can
it
that
was
be
a
my
fucking
move?
Be weakness,
question.
but gaseousness is more unique.
They
I
call me a
mean-
gas giant.
You don't have to. I just want to make sure
Honestly,
that
No.
like before I go
applying
into the
bleeding
next
to the thing before it gets to take action.
Oh,
might
from
be
good. Oh,
useful.
that's a good point. Wait, does it? Is it? Yeah.
What?
I can't hesitation is weakness and eviscerate. I don't think. I've
Well,
only
you
got 3
should have-
insight.
you
it wouldn't
started
be
with
a
3.
guarantee.
Yeah. Well, no,
But
it
you
would
can risk it.
actually.
Oh, but I roll. No, you're right.
First of all, eviscerate would only cost 2 because of the edge you would get from 8 attack.
True.
Secondly, when you start your turn, you would get a D3 of insight,
Yeah.
which
I
would put
did
you
just
at
think of
4,
that.
which would be enough
Yeah.
to do it all. Now, one thing
Yeah.
we do want to look at real quick, eviscerate. What potency does it target?
Agility.
Agility. You might be able to get that.
I feel like I could do well enough. I want to try. I think I could do well enough if it warrants.
If you
All right.
right.
if you
Hesitation
use,
is
like,
weakness. Hey, Bop.
You get
you can
3.
find-
Nice.
Oh, you could afford it regardless.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
afford it if we start with no victories. If you can find a way to get a
Hey.
second edge on this, you can get a double edge to like near guarantee a tier 3 power roll.
I mean, I'm not sure how to find another edge.
There would be 2 main ways. Obviously, I did try to set my guys up so that you have active
Mhm.
flanks here, here, and here. Obviously, 2 of those are in the acid, and I will fix that in due time. But you can also, if you Black Ash teleport, I don't think there's anywhere you could really hide right now.
Yeah.
But if you can get to the Eric's, you can Black
Mhm,
Ash
mhm.
teleport away so it doesn't get a free strike against you, or just eat the free strike. Honestly, might be worth it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Am I able to move up?
So you have 8
You have
movement,
to-
and your Black Ash teleport would give you 5. So that would give you an effective range of 13.
Mhm.
It is 11 squares, so you'd have to Black Ash teleport in order to do it. But that would give you 2 extra spaces of movement after
Mm-hmm.
your attack if you so wish to leave.
Which would trigger the free strike, but yeah, it's the only way that.
It would be 5
would be-
damage, which might be worth it to try to get this off. Or not.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
No, I can. That's fine because even then I can have the damage if I really wanted.
That's true.
To.
And
Which
that's
I might.
true.
I mean,
That actually,
Yeah.
honestly, I think that might be a really good use of it.
okay, cool. So, all right. So I'm taking normal movement, basically as far as I can,
Well,
You
I would
can
recommend
split it up,
normal move
but-
up to the acid, so
And
that
then
you
teleport
can teleport
through it.
across the
Okay.
acid.
even better. Great. Oh my god. Move stupid. Okay, 5 squares.
Okay.
Pop. Hebonk. What is it? 5 squares for Black Ash? Yeah.
Yep, and you can teleport 1 additional for each insight. I don't think you need to do that here, but... Oh, there it went.
Okay, there we go. Good,
Yep.
good. Yes, good. Good, yes.
Yep.
Good.
Yes, good.
Would
Well,
that
you
be
might wanna move
flanking? Yeah, no, that wouldn't
No,
count as
you
flanking
can-
there.
You can move over here to flank.
Good, yes.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, remember, you have to be opposite the enemy, which is easier on size 2 creatures.
Right.
But yeah, if you're on any opposite square to an ally, it'll work.
Alright. And then we work on Eviscerate here with 1 edge?
Yes, you'll
Double
gain
edge,
1
because
edge.
8
2
attack.
edges.
Oh, yeah, that's
Huzzah.
true. You get double edge.
Fuck yeah. We'll see what we do.
That is a tier 3.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead and apply your damage.
Let's find out
You
if it has...
Strike out, and you find a perfect gap in its chitin. And you see from the wound, it does in fact start to bleed.
It does
Nice.
bleed.
So it only has 1 agility,
Mm.
I think. I don't think it has negative agility, or 0. It might have 0, but either way, anyone who has an agility targeting potency, we know those can work against this thing now.
Yes.
Okay.
But also,
then
as it lets out just a screech of pain, it is officially winded. You have gotten it below half health.
Oh, that was quick.
yeah, damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy.
Alright. Then I gotta move. I have 2 regular movement left.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But you can't... We
Ah,
handled
fuck.
this last time, you can't do
That's
that.
right.
It might
Yeah.
be worth going up here, like just walking through the husk and then going up to get away.
Yeah. Okay.
I think if we split our forces, it'll be harder for it to hit us with like proper AoEs.
Now it is going to free strike you.
All right.
So this will be 5 damage. Do you wish to use your triggered action now, or do you want
Yes.
to get further?
You might want to save it for a higher hit, a bigger hit.
Do I only get it once? Is that?
Yeah,
Once
you get
per
once
round.
per round.
Aha. I see.
5 damage ain't
then-
much.
No. No, I'm not gonna use that now. Then. That'd be
All right.
silly, crazy bunkers.
Then you have taken 5 damage.
Who found Chowie?
Do you end your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
In that case, then, it is going to go to the Erics. Now, the Erics is unfortunately unable to move, still due to the grab that is on it. The husk holding as strong as it can. It is going to start by trying to escape the grab.
Oh.
It can, in
That's
fact, escape
okay.
the grab.
Because it will take bleeding damage from that.
It will, yes.
And also, like, 1 more damage, and if it somehow has might less than 2, it'll be slowed, but you and I both know that ain't gonna happen.
There you go.
You fucker.
Sorry. Do you wish to free strike it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. It took 1 damage.
I'm not giving up my 1 free damage.
Look, I don't know, man. So, it's not going. I don't know why it's... It's supposed to have bleeding on it. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Okay. It is going to strike out against the one that grabbed it, as well as the one that stabbed it. So we'll be using Claw Swing.
This is where all this confusion comes in. Clutch.
Now, I do not believe that there's any edges or banes that are taking place here.
It gets a bane because it's ugly.
Oh, damn, that's true.
True. Yeah.
It low rolled.
That is the bane.
Hey. Alright. Now, good news is that your agility is definitely higher than 1. The husk, however, is not.
The husk is
So-
also super dead.
Is it? It's only dealing 5 damage.
Yeah, so that's going to be reduced by 2, and it should only have 3 health left from the free strike earlier.
Yeah, you're right. That would put it at the edge. So it
Rise, if you would.
it
For that is our
swings
curse.
it swings out. Fuck you. Striking at both of you, just barely clipping you, and it stabs straight through the husk that was holding on to it, and tosses the body aside, only for it to just stand back up like nothing happened to it.
Also, it takes bleed damage.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Free
How
damage.
very astute.
Well, at least if you're gonna be low rolling the bleed, at least you're also low rolling his attacks. That's something.
Yeah,
Oral
it-
curse.
all fair. All right. So that it is going to try to get away from all of this bullshit, since it can in fact move, since it's no longer grabbed. Going to move 1.
That's gonna be 3 damage.
All right. Two. Hold on. I need to. Right. 2. 3. It's 2 more damage from husks, I assume.
I can't see it, but I also have to assume.
I mean, it just moved into the wall.
Yeah, in that case, yeah. Is it? I guess I can't see it, but it's still here and therefore still technically targetable.
I mean, it would have actually been here when it first left the space of these two.
Well, yeah, but like now it's standing like right here, right?
Now it's in the
So these
wall, and
guys-
it will still be
yeah,
targetable.
Yeah, these guys can target it, but it hasn't left adjacency with them. is what
Okay,
I'm
so
getting-
you-
getting. I think,
Alright.
right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
You
Sorry,
technically
I can't
have-
see the. I
Yeah,
can't
that's
see
fine.
the thing, so I don't know how far in the wall it is. I have to rely on you. But yeah, 2 damage from the husks then.
All right.
And if it has less than 2 might, it's slowed. I don't suppose it's lost some might recently, has it?
No, it hasn't, unfortunately.
Alright, that's all we're getting from that fucking.
But it is then going to, yeah, it's gonna move out of the space, and I've already applied the damage for it. And it's going to poke out here.
Hey, wait,
from-
actually, did you teleport using in all this? You did use in all this confusion, right?
No, they
Shiver?
did not.
No, not
Oh.
It was
Oh.
another 5 damage. If you want to teleport as part of that, you can.
I mean, it might be worth it to avoid the grabbed, honestly. It was,
They
yeah.
weren't- you
Grabs.
already avoided the grab because
Oh.
yeah, you have
weren't
high
grabbed,
agility.
So if you don't want to do it, it's fine.
Oh, no, well, yeah, no, probably not for just
Save it for later in the round.
5 damage then. Yeah, no. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
there will be
that's-
more damage. Don't worry.
All right. There, it popped out again. Now we can see it weirdly, or I can anyway.
It just barely popped out of the wall towards Shiver, seemingly ready to make another strike at them.
Yay!
It goes back to the players as it ends its turn. And it's a save ends, so I don't know why I didn't roll it. So I'll just roll that d6 myself then. D10. There we go. That's a 5.
Ooh.
It fails, so it keeps that bleed.
Good.
Let's fucking go.
All right. It goes back to the players. Who wants to go next?
So
Only Oriamus or Celis.
you can probably get closer to it than I can.
I mean, you could also, if you wanted to, Oriamus, mark it and use strike now.
Yeah. That
Not
wouldn't
saying
help.
you should go. I mean, actually, you probably should because if Celis uses a power roll against it, the mark will help.
I'm not close enough.
Yeah.
Don't forget you
I-
have living air.
I can go for right about there.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah, your range is 10 Oriamas, so don't forget you also have feet that can walk 6 spaces to get in range. And yeah, Celis, you do have obviously the ability to just walk up a little bit further and get Akron in range as well.
Right.
Like with when you have 5 walk, 6 walk, yeah, you could easily like move up to this space here, and that's in range for you to just throw Akron up there if you want to do so.
Which it might be worth doing since I think that's well no, because living arrow's a maneuver. I was gonna say you could get up there and try to have Akron grab it, but
Could always
I
trade
think
down
right
a main action to a maneuver, right?
can. But I think right now the mark would be.
If you'd be okay with that. Celis?
I just need to know who's
Go for it.
going.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
So I can what allows me to walk forward extra?
Well, you could just walk forward.
Yeah, I can walk forward to there.
Yeah, and then your mark has a range of 10.
Oh, the Mar. Okay, I thought I could just walk forward.
No.
Okay, so that would actually have you walking through 3 puddles of acid. If you're willing to take 6 damage, that's perfectly fine. I just need to know.
I don't know
Oh.
if there's a path that would lessen the number of acid
Is
puddles
it?
you walk through while keeping you getting up there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
you
So-
can take one.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
that case, yeah, you can. Yeah, we'll say that you walk that path and still
Yeah,
valid.
I walked up and around. Tippy toe over that one, singe me
That's
tickles a
perfectly
little
fine.
bit. Hit me with it.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
You took 2 damage.
Okay. Well, I point at the vaguely monster shaped lump in the wall.
No, at this point,
Yeah,
like
mark it.
its head is basically
It's-
sticking out of the wall, ready to strike at Shiver.
Well, let me make sure that we don't know where it is.
Well, everybody definitely knows where it is now.
Yeah, good.
All right, that has been applied. Do you wish to do anything with your main action?
I'd like to strike now. Give him
All
another
right, go.
point. And
2 allies. Right. So,
Oh, one ally.
you can.
one
Yeah,
ally.
1 ally unless
I-
you spend 5 focus. So, who do you want to use a signature ability?
Probably best to just have Shiver
Yeah.
do it.
You sure?
Then you can let them spend a recovery.
Oh
with the
yeah.
weapons, and they won't be winded anymore.
That'd be neat.
Yeah. Shiver.
Alright.
Take a
Ah.
shot. Or a
To
dagger.
my base. Eh.
All right, go ahead. You have the floor.
Alright. There's no edges, right?
Well, you.
There's one.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be flat because it has cover being in the wall.
Yes.
So the,
So
the
it
bane
cancels
and
out.
the edge would cancel each other out.
Okay, great.
oh, yeah,
Great.
range
Wait,
strike?
this isn't a ranged free strike.
Oh, sorry.
This is a signature ability.
Oh.
So it
Yeah,
would be
this is a-
teamwork has its place.
Okay, my bad,
or
my bad.
cloak and dagger, but
My bad.
Yeah.
you could
um,
do teamwork as its place. You should
mean-
do teamwork as its place.
Alright, then
For
I
whatever
shall.
reason, I'm not seeing cloak and dagger on their sheet.
Oh, Fade. Sorry, cloak and dagger is the
Oh yeah, fade.
knit name.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Which is up to you. Like we can just adjust it, accordingly. Would you rather use fade, which would allow you to also shift up to 2 squares, or would you rather get a little bit more damage from teamwork has its place? It basically gets you 1 extra damage.
Yeah, I'd rather go for the
Well,
damage, I think. I mean,
It would get you 2 extra damage plus from the surge plus an insight as well.
Sorry, 1 extra damage over fade.
Yeah,
yeah.
but then you get to add the surge and have insight gain from using a surge. So
You wouldn't get a surge because there's no ally adjacent.
oh fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was seeing that husk as my husk as adjacent.
Yeah.
Still, never mind.
It's up to you. Basically, you can either do 2 extra damage, so that'd be 9 damage, or you can do 8 damage and shift 2 spaces.
Might be worth shifting away from it so it has to like chase you down a little bit
At
more.
least come out of the wall more.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, we'll do that. That's fine.
All right. In that
We'll
case,
get
then,
shifty with it.
so you are using fade instead. That is going to do 7 plus 1 plus character. So, sorry, no, 5 plus 1 plus character. That would be 8 in total. And you can shift 2 squares as you wish. Don't worry about applying
Alright.
damage. I manually applied it.
Cool. 2 squares, you say?
2 squares.
Alright, I'm gonna go back this way. Huzzah.
All right. In that case, yeah, you get the command, and you just throw a quick dagger, fade into a puff of smoke, and reappear next to the husks, just slightly further away from the slightly out of range of the Erics. Do you wish to do anything else with your turn, Oriamis? I believe that is all of your actions. I just want to make sure.
That is everything I have. I moved as
Oh,
far
yeah.
as I can.
Did I have the option to spend a recovery? Did I remember hearing?
Oh, you
yeah,
hit the
if-
mark.
If you, yeah.
yeah.
Do you wish
And
to
I can have
so?
you use a
Spends the
yeah.
focus.
Hey, I can spend a focus to use a recovery.
All right.
Be neat.
Yeah,
Okay.
use it.
In that case,
will-
Okay.
yep. So go
Wonderful.
ahead and use a recovery, and
Bonk.
he will adjust his.
Much
I've
better.
adjusted
Thank
the
you.
focus. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Anytime.
All right. It goes back to the Erics. Seeing that you have teleported out of his range, he is going to actually shift his tactics instead of going for you. He is instead going to use Spitfire. He is targeting Hector the Protector and Oriamis, as you see the mandibles that were just ready to strike rip with acid. In fact, I am also going to use Burning Maw on this. So it will deal an additional 3 acid damage. And
Damn, it's a
have an
spitter.
edge. Okay. That is a tier 3 result, so
Oof. Ouch.
Ow.
it's going to be applied in a
Owie.
few different steps, but it is going to just be a total damage for at least the first thing. Oriamis, you have 10 damage going towards you.
Think you know it's time to bury some acid.
Hell yeah, it is. Alright. In that case, then you are going to take 5 damage from this instead. Bringing you down to 15. That just barely puts you at winded. Don't forget to also gain a focus for a heroic ability being used earlier.
Yep, don't worry.
And
Back
a
up to
focus
5.
for somebody attacking your mark.
6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and I moved 1. Move
That's
back.
fine, that's fine. You can shift up to 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I will shift 1.
I would
Wow.
highly encourage it.
Does shifting also work diagonally?
Yeah,
is
you
that
can shift
technically
in
2?
any direction.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Shifting doesn't have directional limitations.
Then I'll go
And the
diag-
reason why I encourage it is because a pool of acid is left where you were just standing, and you are going to avoid the 2 damage from it because you're not standing in it.
Oh, my unintentional fuck up. Yeah.
Hector is not so lucky in this case. He's going to be taking 10 damage plus 2 for standing in the acid for the entering the acid for the first time.
Well, no, he's not going to take it till the start of his turn. He hasn't entered the acid. The acid has entered him.
entered him. All right, that's fair.
Uh,
All right, so he's gonna take 10 damage from that then. And unfortunately, despite the shifting and everything, both of you will be knocked prone by this. So you parry, it shifts you just out of the acid, and you fall flat on your back from the force of it. It is then going to move out of the wall, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, No, I'm going to. Yeah, no, that's. Yeah, I'm gonna. So 3 here. That would be 2. Just gonna fucking reset his. Just because I got that all kinds of fucked up. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
One
That is actually gonna,
damage.
yep, deal 1 more
And
damage.
actually,
to
you
him.
know what? Halt. What the fuck is it? What are my triggered actions? Oh, because I'm on Hector, that's why. There we go.
Where are you halting him?
Right next to Hector.
So, right where he's at?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. I want to make sure. Alright. He has been added.
Actually, you know
to
what? I should
the
have.
group?
I should have halted earlier. It's fine. You did just stop.
Unfortunately, it
watching
wouldn't
the
actually stop him.
things. Well, it would
But-
cause him difficult terrain to move through, so it would have had to end him a turn, like a space earlier,
Mm,
because enemies are difficult terrain.
and it will end its turn there. Though there's a couple things that need to be taken care of. Right, yeah, it's going to end its movement there, I should say. It's going to take its bleeding damage. I just keep rolling a little bit higher each time. Eventually, I'm going to max roll it.
Eventually.
Um, and I am going to use the maneuver Dust Cloud. It kicks up dust all around it. That is a burst 1. So, boom. That is the Dust Cloud. And then it can move up to its speed. So it will move 1, 2, 3, and stop there. It ends its turn, and I'm going to give it one more check on that. The bleed ends. Right. It goes to Celis, the only one that has not gone this round. There are your points. The max roll.
Three. Fine. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna open up with Living Arrow. Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Fuck.
Bless you.
Damn.
Okay. Anyway, living arrow.
All right. Where are you going to be tossing Akron? Also, go ahead and post it in the chat.
I think I'm gonna just do it right next to the bitch. There's a space that I can grab, so. And she flies all the way here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because I can't go farther, right? If I go anywhere else, I end up. It's just. I'm boxed in. Either I take the fucking acid damage or I hurt other people.
It's 2 damage.
I take 2 fucking damage.
All right. Take 2 damage. And
Owie.
Akron can make a free strike against the Eric's, which it will be 3 damage to it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You still have your main action on Akron.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Do I have enough ferocity? Yeah, I got 6. I'm gonna do hunger like the wolf.
All right. This is going to have a double edge on it. One from flanking and one from Mark.
Alright. Double edge it is.
That's a tier 3. All right, go ahead and apply your damage. I will apply the bleeding.
Alright.
Akron wastes no time clawing at the wound that was bleeding before, just to ensure that it doesn't get the chance to stop bleeding. And this will allow you, if you wish, to shift up to, each of you can shift up to 2 squares. You don't have to. And if you wish, both of you can use a recovery, though you don't have to if you don't want to. So like you can use a recovery to top up Akron if you want.
I'll use the recovery to top up Akron. That's
Alright.
the only person that needs it right now.
Okay. In that case, then go ahead and just mark 1 less recovery. Don't click on the recovery thing.
Mhm.
I've already topped up Akron for you.
Okay.
All right. Do you want either of them to shift at all?
Nah, we're both constant plays.
Okay.
And that's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Just make sure that you mark that you spent 3 ferocity there. So separately, just keep track of your rage.
Mm-hmm.
And as your turn ends, I'm going to use the last villain action. This is going to target everybody within 2 spaces of it. Now the good news is that as far as I can tell, it's not going to have any edges on this. Bad news is that the window is way too fucking big. So I'm gonna have to deselect a couple. Oh, there we go. That is a tier 2. So, everybody that is within 2 spaces of it is going to be taking 8 acid damage.
Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
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 My connection just like fucked out. 1 second. For whatever reason, my OBS just OBS just reconnected. God, I love it here. Oh my god, like I love everything about OBS. It's so fucking good. I'm glad that it's stable.
Yeah, at least just re.
Anywho, it triggered like right as I went to apply the acid damage, so none of that actually fucking applied. Anywho.
Ripperoonies.
Imagine if it operated
So that
like that.
is
and you had
going
pay money
to-
for it.
Yeah, that is going to be enough to actually remove all of the husks as they just melt away.
You said you couldn't do it.
And Shiver, I am sorry to say, you are the only person that is in range that does not have 2 might. So
Great.
you are going to be weakened.
Have you already used in all this confusion?
No, I have not.
No.
This is the end of the round. You can do that if you wish, and that would get you 4 health back.
I would do that now.
And that works for against the status effect as well?
No, just
Not the status
damage.
effect, but
Oh.
you would take 4 less damage, and I mean it's free at this point. This is
Yeah, I'll
literally
do-
end of
yeah.
round 1.
Turn in the round.
Alright, yeah.
Right.
Habonk.
Okay, in that case then, you are getting 4 health back. Go ahead, you can teleport up to 4 squares if you wish.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh god. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. And just so you're aware, weakened is very simple. You will just take a Bane on all power rolls until it is removed. This is save ends, so it should trigger a save at the end of your turn.
Also,
Yeah,
get
right.
the bleed damage.
Yes, it will take a bleed damage because it used a villain action.
Hey! It
I
did
told
happen.
you!
Wow. Incredible.
Alright. And with that, that is the end of round 1. Heading into the next round, it ended with an ally turn. I would ask if you want to hesitation as weakness, but you do not have any insight, so it will go to the Erics. At the beginning of the
Wait,
Erics,
why don't they have any insight?
I don't know, because I used it all.
How? Where?
Don't know.
Hungy.
I only remember them using 2 insight, or 3 insight if you count hesitation as weakness. It would have started with
I
3 and
genuinely
again
don't
3
know.
on
It's
their
just
turn.
showing as
Yeah,
0.
I think they should have insight.
I think something happened when they were trying to use eviscerate, and it like triggered twice, maybe. Yeah, because counting it up, they used 1 for hesitation as weakness. They started with 3. They got 3, so that would put them down to 5. It would cost 1. Sorry, it would cost 2 to use eviscerate, putting them down to 3. You should have 3 insight. Alright, so I will ask you, do you wish to hesitation as weakness? Because it ended, like, it's a new round, and it ended with a player turn. Understand that if you do not hesitation as weakness, it will get its turn now.
Yeah, sure. I guess why not?
Well,
I can. I mean, is
Do
it
you
still?
think you can take it out?
Uh,
Because at this point, the biggest reason you would do that is if you could, like, kill it. Otherwise, maybe save your insight so you have a better chance of being able to use Shadow Strike next turn.
no, that is a better idea.
First
Yeah,
damage.
no, fuck it.
All right. In that
Let it
case,
go.
then, Eric's is going to take its turn. At the start of its turn, it is going to be using a Malice ability.
Hector is gonna bang his fucking shield at it.
Ah.
From the ground,
Hector
just
didn't hear
ting,
no
ting,
fucking
ting.
bell. No, it's still a loud and mighty clang, but it is from the ground.
Oh, okay. So, I'm going to be using Earth Sync. The entire cave around you begins waking as it was that's as the claws that it's standing on just start vibrating rapidly, and as small pebbles start to fall out of the ceiling, you all feel the ground beneath your feet shift ever so slightly, and you immediately feel yourself starting to sink. Every creature on the ground that has an agility of less than 1 is going to be immediately knocked prone. Now, this I don't think is going to matter, except for Celis.
Yeah.
Yep, Celis is the only one that is... no, Hector is already on the ground, though.
Yeah, Hector's already prone.
So,
You
Celis,
can't knock Hector more prone.
as you feel like the ground shifting under you, you try to move your feet and find that they're already stuck, and you just fall, stumbling over yourself. Now, this is going to last for the rest of this encounter. So, until this thing dies, which is probably going to be before the end of this round, mind you, everything is effectively counted as difficult terrain for you all. You will have to spend 1 additional square of movement to leave your starting position, or 2 squares if you start prone. And if you end your turn without moving from your current space, you will sink into the ground by 1, which is your height.
Okay.
All right. It is then going to once again use a claw swing. This time it is going to be striking at Akron and Oriamus. It should be getting an edge against Oriamus since he is prone. Bless you.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Damn big claw swing. It squeezed a sneeze out of you.
Oh.
All right. So, this is going to be dealing 8 damage to both of you. Remember, this is a new round. If you wish to reduce this damage, you do technically have your triggered action again.
That's only
Yeah.
8. He's probably going to do
well
more later.
reduce damage.
He's going to do
what
more
was that,
later.
Rice?
8.
I'll reduce the damage for Akron.
You'll reduce that all the damage. All right. Go ahead
Well,
and
it's,
post in the chat your triggered action. Self-emulate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you can teleport. Oh, you're gonna be taking 4 damage instead.
Mhm.
So I have that marked. You can teleport up to 5 spaces away. And do you wish to also use a Ferocity on this to deal 2 damage to it?
Yeah, I'll use it for us today.
All right. In that case, then reduce your ferocity to 2. You
Or
deal 2
increase it
damage.
by
to-
1 because an enemy next to Akron took damage. So you would have gotten 2 back, leaving you with a net positive.
Oh, that's true. You should actually be at. Yeah, in that case, then you should actually be at 4 ferocity now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you wish to move Akron at all?
Might
No.
be worth
No,
getting out of the acid. Just kind of go.
Right.
You can still be adjacent to the guy. Just
Yeah,
blow over
you're
you or
right.
something.
Now that people have moved away, I guess I could do that. Yeah, I'll move her. I'll move her just a bit. Nope. A little bit more. Alright.
Hey, Oriamis,
All
you
right.
should parry to crawl closer to the motherfucker.
But I've already said no.
Well,
That is fine.
shame.
Because you're taking 8 damage, that will put you in the dying state. And because your agility is less than 2, you are going to be grabbed.
This might actually just kill Oriamis.
In which
Nah.
you are going. Where the fuck are you going?
Sorry. I held W.
You know what? I'm just gonna walk away. I'm legally allowed to just walk away.
That's it. I'm done. Walks into the wall, disappears, becomes one.
Christ. So it swings out once at Akron, who just teleports out of the way and effectively dodging the grab that would have been done on them. Oriamis, you are not so lucky, as it still picks you up with its claw and just immediately throws you directly against the wall right behind you, just slamming you back against it. That's going to be 3 damage for colliding, for the remainder movement, plus 2 for the wall not giving way.
That's just hitting.
So
It doesn't have
Yeah.
to not give way.
I'm gonna say it anyways, okay?
All right.
I would have thought the wall would have been weaker than me.
So that is 5 damage in total to you, additional. And since you are still within its range, you are still grabbed.
Okay. We're staying on this roller coaster for a little bit.
Yes. So with that, it is now going to move 1 to close the distance to you, and then start dragging you with it, moving 2, 3, 4,
Oh, here, I got you.
5.
Oh, I don't have the movement slide.
That was unintentional.
Yeah, Hector, come on with me. Hector, grab my
I
hand.
would love to.
Grab my hand.
All right. Now, this does mean it has effect. Like, you can see Oriamis just barely in the wall, but you cannot actually see or draw line of sight or line of effect to the Eric's currently, as it is embedded more than one space into the wall. It ends its turn. Who wishes to take the next turn?
So, if I go, while I can't grab it, I could still fuck it up.
But you can't see it, though. You can
Oh,
fuck
yes,
it up
I
without
can.
seeing it. Oh, you can tell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a bit surprised by that statement as well. Also, bleeding damage.
We could make a kill gambit here. I've got 20 damage I could smack into this motherfucker.
I'm surprised that you can see it.
Oh, I can't right now, but I know someone who can. I brought
You
ghosts.
somehow planning it. Oh boy.
Actually, I have, if I'm doing my math right here, 15 damage. This ghost can't actually get there.
So they could phase through walls as well. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Which, if I add on 3 more damage for corruptive phasing, or well, sorry, 6 more damage for corruptive phasing, it's actually 21 damage I could slap into this motherfucker. If we think that might be enough to kill it, we can run this gambit. Unless somebody else wants to like Oriamis, technically you can see it. So if you want to try to take your turn to do something, you'll be bleeding out unless you use a maneuver to drink a healing potion. But that's basically what I'm bringing up. I could basically deal 20 damage, or 21 damage to it.
Yeah.
Even while it's in a wall.
I
It's up
mean,
to y'all.
if you're confident in the damage, I'm here with you.
The damage
It's
is
just-
guaranteed.
Yeah,
If
it's
you're
just a matter
guaranteed
of
on the
whether or not.
damage.
It's just a matter of whether or not you believe that it would be enough to kill it before you get dragged in further. Because as it currently stands, Peregrine is the only one that would actually be able to do anything to it other than you, and you are grabbed by it.
Yeah, you can't really you could try to escape the grab.
But then I'd still be prone.
You'd still be prone, and it would take you a lot of movement to try to get out of there, and you'd be taking acid damage and bleed damage, and escaping the grab would be pretty much the only thing you could try to do, because if you didn't want to bleed to actual death, or the closest you can get with your doom sight, then you would have to be using basically a maneuver to drink a healing potion, plus a maneuver to escape grab. You could actually, no, you can use your main action to attack it, and then spend a focus to use a
Recovery.
a recovery, and then you could leave. That is one other way. Or try to escape grab, and then you could try to walk away, but you wouldn't be able to stand up.
I mean, who says I'm trying to escape the grab?
Well, if you're not trying to escape the grab, then I would ask to go, because I can put out more damage than you can at the moment.
Yeah, go for it then.
Alright, I'm gonna start my turn.
All right, Peregrine, go.
Alright, so first things first, I get my 3 freebies. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Those should
I
be
know you're
all
going to
in
sacrifice one of them. Which one are you getting rid of?
range. I'm gonna get rid of the one that's not in the acid, if you can believe it.
All right, I can. I just don't want to bother adding it to the combat.
Sure, absolutely, I get that. And then, I do have line of effect to these squares, but I am going to make sure I don't fucking start sinking move 1-2, since that's my first movement of my turn to leave my starting square.
Also, while you cannot
Um,
see it, I will say it is right. Wait, I don't know if you can actually. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah, I
right
can
in
see
those red squares.
marks. Oh fuck. Oh, never mind. Oh boy. Okay, sweet. In that case, obviously I'm using Call Forth. Hey, Oriamis, gain a focus.
Yummy focus. They eat them like chips in the morning.
Actually, that's the wall, so I can't put it there. I have to put them there. There we go.
All right. I'll make sure that they are added.
All right. And then or actually, I'm also summoning them one up. Like I'm summoning them flying.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you can
fine.
do that if they have the fly keyword. Okay, cool. So
Yep,
no acid
I'm
damage
just,
for those guys.
Fine. I am just working on it, step at a time.
Yeah, sure. Just want to make sure it's all taken care of. And then a host of angry spirits are going to converge. I can't put them in there, but basically one's
I
gonna
will
be-
do so for you.
Thank
so
you.
mark where
One's
you
gonna
want.
Be here.
Hey.
Oh, I can see it
You
now.
can see it
Holy
now.
shit. Oh, that's cool, actually. That's really fucking awesome. I feel like I've just no-clipped through the world. Okay. This one is going
I
to go
knew
right.
this was a possibility, so I made sure to put some texture outside the walls.
That's actually really fucking cool. This one's gonna go, or not right there, right here. This one up top.
Okay.
5 spaces. Oh god. Okay, and then these are of course going to go here and here.
Alright. Now those ones, like they'll still have line of effect to it, but they're
Yeah.
not technically. Obviously, they can't see it right now.
They're not what?
You can't see it because of like how the wall is set up. So, like you have line of effect though. Just you can't physically
Yeah.
see it from tokens.
Yeah, that's fine. So first things first, they're all going to deal their free strike damage to this thing, which will be a total of 20.
All right.
And then they get phase strike, so 1, 2, 3. Actually, fuck that. 1, 2, 3. 3, we'll say.
Okay.
1, 2, and I want to put it here. There we
Got the
go.
wall.
And then similarly, these guys are going to move 1 in and then 2 out. So it's going to take another 8 damage from that.
All right. Let me see real quick. I do want to check on. Okay.
All
So
right. Bad news, guys.
as-
It didn't kill it. Oh, unless.
no, it didn't kill it.
Oh, okay.
But it is going to use its triggered action, Skitter, to reduce the damage of one of those attacks by half. So that's going to get 3 of that health back. And it is going to shift 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. Oriamis, congratulations.
Mhm.
You're also no clipping.
Oh, I can see clearly now. I'm in the wall.
Oh, that's actually real rough, guys. So, yeah,
I've marked its
that's-
new location.
yeah. Alright, well... oh, also don't forget, Hector started his turn, so he's going to be taking 2 damage.
That is going to be enough to take him out.
No, it is not. For one, they get negative stamina, retainers do. And for 2, he's got a rise.
That's true. So, he actually goes. So he gets reduced to 0 because of the thing, and goes back up to it'd be 10 because it's have 21.
Yeah.
All right. You end your turn.
He's gonna use a maneuver to stand up.
All right. He has done so.
All right, and then he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taking 2 more damage in the process. But is gonna point his sword up this tunnel to motion to the others.
All right. Now there is one last thing that does need to
Oh wait, I guess the husks are gonna move too, actually.
now
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, carry on. Sorry.
it is going to take bleed damage after its scurry.
Oh yes, because the triggered action.
It is, yes.
Oh my god, that's a max roll.
Oriamus. The grip on you loosens.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
It bleeds out, leaving you in the wall.
Wrong. Surround me.
Oh, you can't make this shit up.
My feet aren't even sticking out of the wall. Fuck. How's somebody gonna get me? Oh.
I'm going to wait just long enough for Oriamus to think,
You
well, what the fuck now?
You hear a
then a
little bit
bunch
of
of-
muffled screaming.
Yeah, and then a bunch of ghostly hands are just going to surround you and start pulling you out.
Oh, Bergrid, thank you. Oh,
And you see Oriamus just breathe in very heavily as he gets pulled out of the wall by a ghost. And
I thought I was about to return to the stone. Oh, oh.
the Eryx is defeated.
And a
The
wall.
the only place that you can see is you can see a slight just kind
A
of
single little
crackling.
claw sticking out.
Yeah, just like a little tiny bit of him just kind of barely sticking out of the wall right about here.
Incredible.
How are we gonna get a trophy now?
Pull it out.
Oh,
Husks can dig. Undead are supremely well versed in hard manual labor.
mm.
And buddy, we got a lot of undead.
Not that it matters much unless you continue on without resting. But you are all going to get a victory for officially completing this combat.
And
There are
before I
going to
die,
be
let me move out of that.
there are going to be a number of additional rewards for this. The first thing is word will spread of your actions upon you returning back to Behdmeten. Those engineers that just went back to Behdmeten ahead of you are going to speak your names. And upon you coming back victorious, your names will be remembered. All of you will be gaining 1 renown for taking on this solo monster. Especially since you went back in there after the beating that you took. I did say I would give you a hero token for entering the cave before. I did not give that to you, so I'm giving it to you now.
I mean, hey, we didn't use any.
Yeah, that's fine. But an additional hero token for your actions during this combat. Because that was fucking sick.
Invaded the Eric's safe space.
I'm also going to remove the prone from as you all get a chance to kind of stand back up. Past that, you will be getting your trophy from the Erics, as the body of the Erics is dug out of the wall and laid bare to you all. It's a lot easier. Well, it's a lot easier to do what you will with it when it's not trying to spit acid at you. And you are able to remove the. Ooh, that's a lot of things
There
moving.
we go. I was
Um,
just trying to get up to it. I want the loot. I mean, I don't necessarily want the loot. I just want to be around it for story purposes mostly.
I want its head.
its head is
Gather
still
round,
quite big,
children.
Oh, good.
But-
Yeah. Uh-huh.
but you are able to remove the vast majority of its chitin. It is very difficult to pull off, but you get as much of it as you can in as big of plates as you can. This is very, very tough chitin, and may be of value to you in some way, depending on how you want to use it, which we can discuss that a bit. The final thing. Words just don't stop. You
Gotta love
have
a boss fight.
slain a beast that has a reason of -3 that officially means it is not sentient, but it is a solo monster. This game
Oh my
has
god.
a system called titles.
I just fucking realized.
What?
Get a fancy name.
Remember that tea I was making earlier?
Oh
You
my
got it.
god.
Oh, I never had it.
Oh, it's super steeped.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a sip.
I mean, yeah.
yummers.
Honestly, it's still pretty good, but do I commit the ultimate sin?
Oh, heat it back up.
Yeah, microwave it to heat it back up.
Oh.
I think it's too late for that now.
Probably.
Oh, I'm so sad.
I'm going to be posting this
That-
in full in the
that does
chat for
suck.
you to see.
Mm-hmm.
The Eric's is
What
going
the
to explain this all to you.
Oh, thank you, Eric.
Here's what you get for killing me, guys.
Right. So, basically, you all have the opportunity to take on this title if you wish. Now, I should tell you that unless there are extenuating circumstances, I will more than likely not give more than one title, or allow anybody to get more than one title per echelon. So, if you take on this title, it will be the only title that you are most likely to get during this campaign. At least until taking out Korsakov.
Mhm.
But if you choose to take on this title, you can gain one of 3 benefits, that being either Beastbane, Monster Soother, or Monster Trophy. I will let you all decide if any of you wish to take on this title.
I
And
want a
if
Well,
trophy.
there's your trophy. Yeah, I was
I
gonna
want the
say.
trophy.
Monster Trophy, basically you would decorate your equipment with the monster, and while the trophy is visible, which it should be at pretty much all times, you gain an edge on tests made to intimidate sapient creatures. That sapience being anything with -1 reason or higher.
I have a perfect idea. Take one of its fangs and decorate the bottom of the trident with
You don't want to
the
wear its
sharp fang.
entire head on your head and go big head mode.
That whole thing rambles with that,
You
me.
could also, you could also use it as a pauldron. Well, kind of like
Oh,
cut out sections of it and just have this giant like bug head on your shoulder.
oh, yeah, that works even better.
If you wish to do this, that is the benefit that you would gain. Though technically you can do that and gain one of the other benefits if you prefer. Like it
Oh
would
no,
still be just
I'll just take
decorative.
that.
All right.
More intimidation. Good.
I will
Honestly,
say that
later on, if you feel the desire to, you can like train as a downtime activity to develop a skill. So you could like give yourself the intimidation skill using a project.
And then can I choose another bonus later? Like, do away with this bonus if I train it.
Oh no, if you
Or no?
train it, it
no.
becomes better.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
The trophy gives you an edge. Training on the skill gives you a +2 independent of edges.
Mm.
Yes. I will say that since this is being offered to everybody, you can, if you so wish, also take this title. You can even take Monster Trophy if you want. This is not limited to one person. Again, it's just do not expect to get another title for the rest of this leg of the campaign. Are there any other takers?
And I think I cut you off. If I decided to want to go with a different title later, do I have the option, or no?
No.
Okay.
Not usually.
Mhm.
Like in theory, if what the hell?
Thank you, Eric's.
Yeah, just no, that was Peregrine.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Peregrine this time. Oh,
Yeah, I just posted like that would be the downtime activity you would need to like add intimidate.
And it sounds like there's no other takers. As for the title, there are circumstances where I would allow you to drop the title, such as if you decide, like, I might consider letting you swap your title for something else uh, if you do meet the requirements for another title or you're seeking one out in particular. Um, that's up to you. I may be willing to do so.
Mhm.
Just talk to me beforehand, and we'll see if it's something that we can work out.
Yep.
Just understand that if you do so, I will more than likely remove your Monster Bane title and put in a new title for you. Um,
Mhm.
don't feel like you don't abuse this. Like, don't be just swapping
Nope.
them out randomly just because like, I'm going up against sapient things, so I'm gonna keep Monster Bane equipped. No,
Mhm.
it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Right.
So
In that
to
case,
not give
then.
her the title.
All right. In that case, then, Oriamis, your name especially will be known as you return with your trophy, in hand.
I mean, it
You
makes
will
sense.
be known
Oriamis
as
was
the
the
Monster
most well
Bane.
known already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Um, so while that is the
Oriana's the
end
bane of
of
monsters.
the normal rewards, And this is something that we can take care of a little bit later. You don't have to decide on it now. Oriamas, congratulations. Since you started with 2 renown, in gaining 1 renown, that officially puts you at 3.
Oh.
At 3 renown. Oh, wait, what the hell? Something. I have to just do this directly
Is
from.
that Eric's gonna say something else to me? Its
No.
corpse is gonna speak to me.
Something's fucky. Okay. For some reason, when I try to add, like, give renown um, to Shiver and, like, change their renown to, should be at 2. For whatever reason, it's adding renown, and I don't understand why, because they should have 1 renown from the beginning. Now they're at 2. It's weird. Something's sucky with that. I'll look into that later. Anywho, whenever you reach a 3 renown milestone, you get a follower of your choice. As your name spreads, people will flock to your cause. This can take the form of a retainer, again, in the same way that I offered Garak, or how Hector is Peregrine's retainer. Or it can take the form of somebody that does things on the side for you in the same way that you put Garak in that position. Remember that you can only have 1 retainer at any one time, but
Mhm.
since this is your renown, you get to choose the form in which the retainer will take.
Hmm.
So they can be a follower of any kind. You can make them like an artisan of a particular type. Um, you you can request a specific retainer if you want to have something very specific following you into battle. That's something that we can work on later.
Yep.
All
Hmm.
right. I know that was a lot, but uh, I am going to add, I suppose, uh, Oriamis, congratulations, you're going to be holding on to this. I'm going to add it as a consumable. You are now the proud owner of 1 Eric's chitin.
Yay.
Even though the last thing you ever did was chitin that Eric's.
It took me into the wall. I didn't do anything. I was just along for the ride.
Right.
Yeah, you're correct. You didn't do anything.
It killed itself with bleed. That
Um,
you bled it.
My bleed.
well,
Yeah, your bleed.
My
it's
ghost.
not at all required. You are
It's a team
technically
effort.
dying right now, Oriamis, if you want to
Ah,
use
you
some recoveries on
know.
yourself.
Yeah, I
Let-
probably should.
let's just go back to town and rest up. How's about?
Yeah.
Also, would you consider this an adventuring
Alright.
day?
Right, no longer dying.
I would consider this an adventuring day, yes.
Ooh.
That
Alright, who
does
wants
mean that technically, yeah, if there's any projects that you had Garak working on, they can make a project roll.
wants to have Garak make a project roll on one of their crafting projects?
You can go for it. They can live.
Alright, I mean, I do have one that I'm working on.
Yeah, treat yourself.
All right, cool.
I can treat myself just a little bit of. Oh, my mom's calling me.
Cool.
Huh.
What
Hi, mom.
would her skill apply to this?
Since it
So-
is a helmet, yes, she would be able to work on, like, basically her main specialty is armor and weapons.
All right, and oh, do you not add? Oh, do you not add fucking characteristics to the role?
I mean,
Well,
it
when I
should
clicked it
be
on,
might or reason.
well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to use one of my skills since it's on my sheet. Since she has a skill to apply, it'll come out to the same thing.
Yep, that's perfectly
If
fine,
that's all
and
right.
she definitely has a might of 2, so it would come out in all the same.
Ooh,
That's
ha,
21 to it.
damn.
You're working
Sweet.
hard.
That's a third of the way finished. She's screwing in the horns right now. You wouldn't think it would be so early in the thing, but it's actually vitally important.
Oh, it is, yeah. All right. And Oriamis' mother is calling, so, wait
Smoke
just
if
a
you got
moment.
him.
I don't know how Oriamis is, but
For the telepath net.
Miss Granis, did you make sure to pack some extra underwear for your little adventures with your friends?
This shit didn't. That man couldn't even figure out to stop holding a rope after 7 fucking people told him to.
You know that your underwear get dirty very easily on account of your soft cheeks.
That's disgusting. Fuck off.
Leaves a little ass dust every day.
That is disgusting. Someone should put you down.
I will not apologize for this.
Someone should put you down. Not out of mercy. Out of misery.
Poor Blazer isn't hearing any of this. He doesn't know this is happening. But we
Missing
know.
out on all the good stuff.
I'm sorry about that. I'm really, I'm really sorry. My mom called me. Fuck. You know, my mom doesn't call me often. You know, and she just wanted to ask if I wanted to go to a flea market.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I love markets for fleas.
I know. We're gonna go shopping at the flea market on this Saturday.
I was just sitting here joking around.
I'm sorry.
All right, all right. One sec. All right, just in time for me to tell Gideon good night. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Get it.
All right. So you all take your spoils out of the cave, back out into the sunlight. Well, what's left of it. It doesn't feel like it has been all day, but clearly the time that it took you to dig out the body and take off the chitin and start getting it in a bundle that you can carry out of here. Has been just enough for the sun to start to set.
While they're doing that, like I assume that the corpses of the victims that were not digested are still in the cave.
Uh, yeah, I mean, basically, there's nothing but
At least the
acid-covered
ones from the
bones.
caravans. Oh, never mind. I thought that there were still like
Were
some
they
left.
were they killed less than a week ago?
Uh,
I mean, the caravan happened recently.
Yeah, I
yeah,
would
they
imagine
were
that would be
killed
less
less
than
than a week ago.
Okay, we don't have to play this all out, but I am going to go through do Deadman Tell All Tales on each one who's dead and ask them if there's a final message. I'm going to actually tell them to give me a final message to give to their family and then ask them who their family is and where I can find them.
I want to at least like
Aha.
I think that I would try and just take the remains to their respective families.
Um, Despite the acid being uh mostly inert, it is still very hot to the touch, and any bag that you would put it in would probably melt. There is not really a good way for you to carry the remains out of this
We
cave.
could give them a proper burial here.
So yes, you can give them either a proper burial here, or if you make note of this cave, you can technically request that somebody else comes back to retrieve them later, though you don't know how long it will take for the acid to be
I
completely
mean, their
inert.
families deserve to have something to bury.
That's true. Unfortunately,
That's not how acid
in
works.
that
Yeah, it's not how acid works.
yeah, so many times the family they would not have anything. They wouldn't even know that they're gone. That's the reality of it. The fact that there's even bones left is just a sign that uh these are pretty recent kills. And that's about
You
it.
have the knowledge of their families, Peregrine. I think we put them to rest here.
God forbid a bitch wants it to care for their bodies. Well, what's left of their bodies anyway.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's fine.
Or
Again,
like
you can
Eric's
bury
forbid.
them here, but
Yeah, might as well at least give them a final rest.
As we do, we'll keep an eye out for any like trinkets on them that may have been more untouched by the acid so we can try to find mementos where we can and give them to their family.
okay. In that case, then will say that you do get a list. You kind of make note of their names and families. It seems like each one has their own little story to tell. Being in a traveling back and forth between the various cities. Their their families are quite scattered. But if you run into one of them or end up in the area, you promise to make sure to pass on their final messages. Um, Not all of them, but some of them do have the occasional um, bit of a small trinket among their bones and uh,
Would you say
very.
that notifying their friends and family could be a community service downtime activity?
Um, I will say yes, though. Um, you could only you could mark it as that. It You obviously would not be able to find all of them, as not all of them are in Behdmeten. But any that are around Behdmeten, you could take time to seek out specifically to pass
Yeah,
on the news.
enough to make it like something solid,
Yeah,
at
I mean it would
least.
cover the majority of them. Uh, but the ones that are a bit more scattered, you're just going to have to separately make note of. Yeah, that you do find the occasional like ring or scrap of clothing among their bodies. A lot of it is very like just burnt or corroded from the acid, but it will suffice as a means of memento if you wish.
Went ahead and added a community service project to my sheet just to make sure I don't fucking forget that shit.
And you, of course, do take a moment to bury any of the bones, bodies uh, that you see here, up to and including the body of the individual that you found earlier in the cave. Now that things are safe.
Actually, Celis Akron, would you rather it be on your sheet, or are you happy for me to just put
You
it on
can go
mine?
for it. You're already setting it up. It's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I would allow anybody to contribute to that community service, even if it is on Peregrine's sheet. Um,
I'll
so
probably contribute myself.
yeah,
Be a bit of an undertaking, but I think we could do it pretty easily.
you
What the
do
engineers deserved.
you do start making your way back to Behdmeten, and despite the picture, you arrive back at the city gates just as the sun has officially fallen below the hills and mountains in the distance. The world has grown just a little bit darker, but thanks to your efforts, the path is a lot safer. The guards at the entryway, or at the gate, recognize you, and while they clearly see the new battle scars that some of you have acquired, um, they do not mention anything, and they welcome you in with a motion.
Before we go past, may I ask about the guards, or the engineers, if they made it to Behdmeten safely to the guards? Have you
Uh,
seen any engineers come past here?
he gives a nod, says, roughly 10, I think it was 10 engineers, came through our gates, an hour or so ago.
Mhm.
It's They mentioned that you all had saved them. I'm happy to see you return.
I'm happy to see them back as well.
If you wish to visit them, they are more than likely still uh, in the palace, being assisted by their medical staff. Upon hearing what had happened, they welcomed them in for treatment as needed.
I think having them give a little time for recovery is more important. They've been through a
Of
lot.
course.
But thank you.
There's another nod, and then returns steadfast to his position, looking out into the distance. Where specifically do you all wish to go? You just wish to retire to Palace for now?
Probably
Yeah,
start
might as well
resting.
go tell the fucking go see what's up, Mr. Dwarf guy.
How
did our
late is
part.
it right now?
Um, it is. It had just become dark. Um, so as you are kind of walking towards the palace, you can see that the forges are still on, at the Guild of Engineers. It seems as though they don't care whether the sun is up or not, as the fires
Yeah,
light their path.
knowing these people, workaholics.
Yeah, but I was mainly asking because I'm sure their families are settling in, having dinner. Probably that can wait till at least tomorrow.
If you wish to rest for the night, that is perfectly fine. This will not count as a rest unless you choose to do a proper rest for this. Um,
I still have recoveries. I do not need to rest yet.
I mean, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing stopping you all from continuing on without a full rest. Uh,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd use half of my recoveries just to get back on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a couple of downtime activities I wouldn't mind doing, which we can only do by taking a respite.
Mm-hmm.
it is a group decision, so you don't have to make the choice right this second, but it's something to consider. Um, for the time being, though, you all return directly to the palace. Um, the the guards at the door do, of course, welcome you in as well, making mention of the engineers returning to Behdmeten, thanking you for your heroics, and of course mentioning that their medical staff is looking over them at the moment. They do give you directions in the palace to find them if you wish to visit them. Um, though again, mentioning that they are going to be staying there at least for the night because because the medical staff wants to make sure that uh, any of their burns and scars that they had gotten are not going to cause any more problems.
All right.
I think maybe visiting in the morning may be a better idea.
Yep. Again, that is perfectly fine. In that case, you return to your room, setting setting your new trophies off to the side for now, and you all rest. Morning comes. You all feel far more rested. The the uh the bruises and burns from yesterday are faded, but still felt. Staff of the palace do knock on your door and ask if you would like anything in particular for breakfast, um, stating that they have prepared a meal for you all uh, if you wish to partake, but they do take requests.
Mm. I'm perfectly sated with something simple to keep me on my feet.
All right. They nod and say, "Well, there's nothing more simple than uh, a meal that's already made for you."
Fantastic.
And they hand you a plate of bacon and eggs.
Mm. I I don't ask questions, just dig in. Getting your ass kicked make by an Eric's is a hungry work.
I'm going to ask as they offer me breakfast. First, I'm gonna politely decline. I don't really need to eat or drink right now. Have you begun rationing the city's supplies yet, or stockpiling?
Um, they they look a little confused at the question and say, I'm sorry, that's not something that we are really told about. We are just given our ingredients for each meal as it is requested. We pull them out of our personal stocks. Um,
Do
it
you
may be
know
best
who
to.
the quartermaster is then?
I'll interrupt him. Forgive my friend. He has too much going on in his head right now. He forgets that not everyone has say over things such as this. Thank you for the food. We appreciate it. There is nothing else we need.
They they look a little surprised at your interjection. But they do say, of course. And I apologize. Uh, the quartermaster uh reports directly to uh Korsakov the Third. Uh, I do not know where they would be at this moment.
We'll have a talk with him later. Thank you.
And they leave you all to your breakfast. Um, the meal is well prepared. Um, it's simple. They didn't give you a ton of food. Just again, a couple of eggs each and a couple strips of bacon that they have prepared. And they do return after a little bit to retrieve the dishes from you all. And you are free to roam the palace or city. Is there anything in particular that you all would like to do as a group or as individuals? This is not technically a downtime just yet, um, but you can do a couple more things before like deciding on if you want to take a rest.
It would be nice to visit the infirmary to see how the engineers are doing.
All right. Does anybody else wish to join Oriamas?
Yeah, I'll join him.
Yeah, I will. I will also go.
All right, Peregrine.
No, Peregrine's gonna go find the quartermaster and speak to them about preparing for the coming siege.
That is perfectly fine. All right. In that case, then Peregrine, of course, decline the offer to join, um, and seek out one of the staff of the palace, um, and ask them to guide you, or ask them to call an audience with Korsakov the Third, um, so that you can get some more information on that, or have a conversation with somebody, if not the quartermaster themselves, then at the very least somebody that can talk to the quartermaster. One way or another, you are going to have your concerns expressed. For the rest of you, you do head to the infirmary, and while the medical staff there do not seem to be in a hurry, which is good news. They are nonetheless still taking as good of care as they can of the engineers. Um, seems like a few of them were barely even scratched, though they were still kept there overnight upon seeing their saviors once again. their faces light up. And along with them, you do also see fuck me. I don't know about that. All right. This is this is embarrassing, but I appear to have lost the name of the uh guild master.
Did it work?
It
Oof.
was. Oh no, Perry the Platypus.
Hey, the platypus.
Let's see. Oh god, zombies. Okay, no, I'm well past it. Human death cultist. We're getting closer.
You know, nobody would bat an eye if you had just pulled whatever out of your ass.
Ah, Bondek Bronzny.
Ah, he
That's
took up bronze to his knee. That was it.
I'll just Oops, that didn't work.
let me add it to my notes again and save directly.
There we go. Repost it in chat for anyone else who wants a reminder.
Yes, thank you. Fucking hell. Just in case they do come up again, because they more than. Alright. Apologies. Okay. You do see that Bondek Bronzny has decided to drop by as well to check on his colleagues, hearing that they had returned. And seeing you all, his face, it lights up even brighter. And he throws out his arms and says, "The heroes return. Thank
Good to see you, Mr. Bronski.
Thank the gods that you have arrived safely. And with most of my men, nonetheless. I've heard about what happened. And well, it is sad to hear that some of them did not make it. If it weren't for your intervention, none of them would have.
The ones that didn't make it
That's-
home fought to make sure they stayed alive down there.
Of course. But I do not know how I would be able to repay you in full. But I do wish to give something, at least. The beast is dead. Yes?
I gesture
Take
to
care of
the
it.
the furnishings now adorning my armor. Sufficiently so.
See. Good. Did you procure anything else from it?
From the creature, unfortunately not.
Slight drama, perhaps, but you know how it goes.
You did Oriamus.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got
It's
chitin.
Oh, the chitin. Yeah, the chitin in my pocket. Oh.
that you kind of like tucked away off in your room because you can't keep it in your pocket. You
Oh, yeah,
basically would be
sorry.
carrying chitin over your shoulder the whole time,
Hmm.
just a big old stack of bug.
But, I there's a little chitin from the creature in my room.
Oh, well, if you're interested, we might be able to make something out of it, or at least get you started.
Of course, I can bring it
But
by the guild later.
sure. Um, either way, before we get started on the while we get started on the city's defenses, we will have a few extra men than we were expecting, and as such, they they want to repay you themselves. Which ones are able, uh, will assist with any projects that you have, at least while they can. Um, I will be giving everybody an additional 30 uh, project points to use on something that's related to the Guild of Engineers. So that means everybody has 60 project points just floating on any project that a just general smith would be able to work on.
Mm.
Um, just like I did before, I'm just gonna throw those into the helm.
Yes, you can do so. I would say just kind of make note of them for now, because something I was checking in that note from before that I was trying to test out. For whatever reason, I don't know how, like, if there's any place to put like floating project points. At least I haven't found a place, and I can't manually apply the project points for whatever reason.
That's so
So
weird. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
trying to
so
do it
what?
myself over here.
Yeah, so what you're
Oh
going to
wait, there we
do?
go. Hold on.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I figured out how to do it. Bam, 81.
Okay. How did you do that? Just so I know.
So I'm sure you can do this because you've got GN thing, but you basically put the character sheet into edit mode, then hit the three dots, and you can edit the project. If you go to details, you can just edit the
Ah,
project points to be
okay.
whatever you want.
I see. That. Thank you. That yeah, that wasn't showing before. I was like, why? Why is it not showing?
Hey,
Duh.
I'm
Of
halfway
course.
there. Can I draw an event from the project?
Um. Yeah. I'll allow it since it's at the halfway point. Go ahead and draw event from
This
roll
will be fun.
table. Physical project source or a component is unstable.
Oh no!
Tiny devils, elementals, or other creatures start clawing their way out of the item and causing mischief.
Well, considering this is the Hell Charger helm and it requires a broken contract, this has got to be some devils coming out.
Yeah. So I would say that as they work with Garak to like assist with various parts of the Hell Charger helm, um, yeah, uh, just tiny devils begin to harass them. Um, Unfortunately, this while it's not going to actively set them back, um,
Oh, I think you
I
just need to
will.
bookmark that for something later on.
Yeah, I will say like that's something we're going to bookmark.
They chase them away into the city, and now there are tiny devils running around.
Oh boy, wonderful. Um,
One of them's name is Levi. They're the ringleader.
the other one is their mother.
Oh my god, it's Levi and their mother.
Oh fuck. Um, the Bondek though, let's say, I will be returning to the shop in just a moment. Feel free to stop by at any time. I'll be happy to explain a project that I have in mind.
We'll be sure
Again,
to bring.
go ahead. Go
Let me
ahead.
interrupt you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We'll
Okay.
bring Peregrine around when we come to speak to you.
Of course, would love to thank them myself as well. But for now, thank you all. Thank you.
It's not a problem.
And he is a he gives a nod to those colleagues and wishes them well, a quick recovery, saying that he will keep the fires, well, he will keep the forges burning, and he leaves. The remaining engineers in here, which ones are not being actively treated or resting, um, also give their open thanks, and it seems like they all want to say their piece.
So,
They're heroes.
Beetle's headset just died.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Plug it in,
They're
plug it
plugging
in.
it up now. Yeah.
That's okay. Um, Peregrine, for you, you are able to find Korsakov the Third. You get an audience with him. And he does meet you uh in the uh in the war room, just in case. Um, you you do take the time uh to ask him where if he might be able to either get you an audience with the quartermaster or pass on a message at the very least. Um, to which he does say, I can pass on a message if you were if you wish to talk with them directly. Um, they are currently working with some of our guards and soldiers to make sure that they are properly prepared as well. Um, they have they are unfortunately needing to keep track of a lot of things at the moment. So getting an audience with them might take a bit more time. I wish not to pull them away when they are still taking stock.
Well, I would be quite happy if you could only impress upon them that with a potential siege coming up, oftentimes the deciding factor in surviving and dying in a siege is the provisions that you have, since we will be locked inside. And with this being a somewhat unusual attacker, I think it is best to begin early and use liberal amounts of stockpiling. I'm sure that Korsakev is gathering quite mortal forces that we can hopefully wait out until they grow weaker. Um, the other forces that he uses, I don't know as much, but we'll need every advantage we can get.
Uh, he nods and I thank you for the advice.
Of course, I've
This
survived
is
well, not survived really. I've been in a siege before.
these are things that you don't really think about unless you have seen this kind of thing before. Please understand that my my time has been a time of peace thus far. No amount of history books can truly prepare you for what we are going to be facing. You're right.
I'm afraid to say I have first-hand experience with the failure of history to truly prepare you for the realities of war myself as well. Peregrine starts to just kind of look a little distant. But yes, early preparation, that is the key. We know he is coming, and so we can prepare ourselves accordingly. Thank you for listening to me. I have
It's
other things to
I
attend to,
need a moment.
and I'm sure you do as well.
yes. If you would make sure that you update Korsakov's position. We are using it to try to pull in people from any direction that we can, and make sure that we send out our envoys to pull in our final caravans and whatnot. We are
Absolutely.
trying our best to prepare for the siege. We understand that supplies will not be able to run freely after Korsakov has begun to sink his claws into the surrounding areas.
Peregrine's just going to focus on the vengeance mark on Korsakov and accordingly update the position.
It seems like he has not done any. He doesn't really move far in the past day. He's staying around that same area. Uh, so it seems like whatever he's doing over there, is taking time. But you are once again freed up as Korsakov leaves you in the war room, go about the rest of his duties. And you are free to return to the group, who you see leaving the infirmary.
Peregrine, Mr. Bronze-Knee was hoping to speak with us in the workshop, if you have the time.
When does one truly have the time anymore? But absolutely. Wait, did you see that?
Mm-hmm. See what?
Sworn something just moved around the building there. Never mind. Let's go in.
All right. Uh, am I to assume that everybody is joining for this as well?
Yeah.
Uh, Rise, are you joining or are you not here right now?
Yes, I will be joining.
Okay, just want to make sure. I heard you like comment on something. I wasn't sure you were like getting up.
It's just, I had a lot of noise happening.
That's okay. You all go into the you open the door to the Guild of Engineers, and it you see a few different people uh walking around, seeming a little bit more aggravated than last time. Um, before Bronze-Knee walks by again, clipboard in hand, and says, "Ah, you're already here. Sorry. Don't worry about the others. We've had a bit of a setback, but it's okay. Worry not. Everything is fine. Chased them off. Just a few people got poked and hair pulled, and don't worry about it." Anywho, Peregrine, thank you. We didn't see you at the infirmary, but I wanted to thank you for helping my men.
Pleasure. Always happy to save what lives we can. I offer my sincerest condolences for the loss of your others, and we'll be taking time to contact their families as well.
If there is anything that we can do to help with that, we will gladly do so. We keep a record of where at least they lived, though I do not know. I do not know if any of them lived directly with their families. Say when you come into the guild house, usually it's all work. We don't get a lot of time to talk about the personal lives.
Don't worry, they told me themselves where their families could be found. One of the benefits of having my unique relationship with death.
Well, and I suppose I'll have to thank you again for carrying their final words with you.
It was only right.
I, of course, we have been working on the project that you set out, but I wanted to discuss a potential project for you all that we can assist with. The Eric's chitin. We have schematics for a suit of armor that can make use of large insect chitin. I believe that the Eric's will suffice, potentially even being overkill for the project. But nevertheless, if you are interested, he produces a blueprint for you all. And he seems to be offering it to Oriamus, you first. So
Reach out and take a look at the blueprint.
right. I'm gonna see if I can actually post this in chat.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm allergic to schematics.
Honestly, same. Any techie shit makes my allergies flare up.
All right. I'm not seeing a way to post it in the chat, but I will post at least the description. So what you see is what appears to be a suit of chitin armor. It it would be infused with just a little bit of magic. And it would be medium armor, but if you have the ability to use medium armor because of one of your kits, it is easily form fit to its user. And this is a leveled treasure. That is what it will do. Leveled treasures are things that will level up with you. So at base, you would get first level stuff. So you would get a +6 bonus to your maximum stamina, and you would gain the ability to fly, as they would be adding wing-like implements into the backside of the armor. Now, it's very short-lived flight. You would have to find a way to make sure that you that you end your turn on the ground, otherwise you will fall. But it's great for getting over obstacles and around obstacles, or getting up to higher places, if you wish to do so. Plus the extra
Or even over
stamina.
enemies.
Yeah. Oh, even over enemies. Yeah. Um, Flying allows you to go vertically, so and that's up to any distance that you go. So, for example, you could like with a speed of 5, move up and forward 1, uh, or 2 even, and then come back down with the rest of your movement. So this is something that you all can work on. This is a project though, so it's something that would be a bit of a uh, project like resource sink. If somebody wishes to take this on,
I would love to take that on if nobody else is going to take it.
As much as the bonuses to stamina and the edge sounds nice, I can already fly. It would not benefit me much. Besides
okay.
the stamina.
And the stats are nice. Now, keep in mind that like you will only get the first level bonus, like first level benefits for right now. But once you reach level 5,
Hide
you will
again.
get the level 5 bonuses, and so on and so forth until level 9. So this is a treasure that will continue to get stronger throughout your entire career as a hero. Uh, if you want to take
Extra
on this
health
project,
sounds so nice.
uh, if you want to take this on, I will tell you the project is 450 points. However, because you have the prerequisite item and it is of a higher rarity and overkill for the project, you will start with 150 project points outright before even starting to work on it.
Yeah.
So you would just need to procure the remaining 300. The Guild of Engineers is happy to help, and anybody that wishes to put their resource points to it, if they offer it, I will allow to also go towards this project.
I mean, we got a lot of research points that we're getting. I think.
I mean, you've
I'm
still got
willing.
60 floaters, right? That
Uh-huh.
shouldn't be how I say that.
60 just research points floating around.
So
I mean, you basically start with 210 out of 450.
Yeah.
so basically, yeah, as it stands right now, you start at 150. If you apply your 60, it would be at 210 out of 450. If they are willing to provide them to you, technically Celis and Shiver do also have 60 each. So that is something that you will need to take up with them.
Well, they have their own research. I'm not going to just take it from
I
or
mean,
ask to take it, you know?
that's completely up to them. I'm just saying that if they want to offer their points because they are floating points per person, I would allow them to like put that towards the item as well. If you all believe that getting Oriamis this leveled treasure would be beneficial to beneficial to you for future adventures to get faster.
I mean, you did get your shit kicked in. It would be nice for you to not die.
Yeah, it's true. I don't
I
have
can't
anything in
die.
particular that I'm like working on either.
Okay. So are both of you offering up your points?
Yeah, sure, why
Eh,
not?
sure, fuck it.
All
Oh.
right. In that case, that's another 120 points going towards it.
Oh,
So
that'll put you at half.
it'll put you at more than half.
More than half, but also.
Yeah, that's 330 project points now. So at this point, you basically just need to get the remaining 120.
Hey, Blazer.
Mhm.
You should ask if you can roll on the events table for that.
Yep. You are going to roll on the events table for this. Go
Oh.
ahead, and go to your projects. Click on the three dots
Uh-huh.
and click Draw Event from Roll Table on the Grand Scarab.
Project. 3 dots on the projects?
Yeah,
Oh,
like go
sorry.
to Projects.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yep. Do that for the
And then
Craft Grand Scarab.
oh. Oh, hello there. Oh, you don't say.
Oh my God.
I mean, the Guild of Engineers already had the schematic, so that does make sense.
Yeah, the schematic seems like a schematic. Oh, okay, I see.
Um. Oh my God. So can automatic breakthrough in the event. Well, if an event grants an automatic breakthrough on a downtime project, the project gains 20 project points, and the hero can make another project roll for the same project as part of the same respite
Holy shit.
activity. So I'm going
Can I
to
I just
I'm
roll
going
again?
to add. I mean, you didn't roll to begin with, but
No, sorry.
I'm going to give you 20 more on there.
Give
And
me
then, if
20
you
more.
wish, you may now roll for it without using a downtime.
So I just okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and click on Craft Grand Scarab, apply apply
Okay.
blacksmithing, which would be appropriate, and
Yeah,
your might more than likely.
which is 2 bonuses, right?
Uh, yeah, basically when you
I
go
still
to
liked it.
click
Yeah.
on it, yeah, it's
Yep.
just going to click or just add your
Yeah,
skill
yeah, because it
appropriately.
added the bonus penalties, I assume already, which are the might.
Yeah, it will do that automatically. Like you should have
Mhm.
0 across the board, and then you just select
No,
until you
oh,
select
it
blacksmithing.
had 002 automatically.
Okay, then yeah, I believe that because you have blacksmithing selected. So yeah, that should be good. And then
Okay.
go ahead and go for it.
Oh,
That's another
that's pretty.
18 towards
That's
it.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Jesus Christ. This thing's damn
Wonderful.
near done.
Yeah, it's already pretty fucking far down that. Um. So yeah. Uh. They quickly get to work on it, and with having the schematics already ready to go, um, they Bronze Knee said, "Oh, just tells you, worry not. We'll at least get it most of the way there. We may not be able to do the finishing touches and get it set up specifically for you, but we'll get you everything that you need and make sure to take care of the harder parts. All right?"
The fact that you were able to work on it as much as you have already is a joy. And
Had a stroke.
Yeah, worry not. Um, come back to us in. Oh, oh. Uh-oh.
oh,
Hello.
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 There
Hi.
you are. Uh, if you he says if you return tomorrow, we should be able to give you what we have, and then from there you may need to either work on it yourself or if you have anyone else that may be able to assist, uh, they can of course help as well. Right?
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
And with that, that will be the end of the session for tonight. Now, again, you all can decide amongst yourselves if you wish to take a full rest. I know that obviously Peregrine take care of some downtime activities, um, but just talk amongst yourselves in between sessions, um, and tell me what you want to do, or you can decide now, and I can adjust it in between sessions to make sure that you're completely um, set up and everybody gets to take. I'll just go ahead and get everybody's respite done.
I think we can talk it out.
Because like technically you do still have some recoveries. If you want to take on a small adventure, just go out on like something out of the city real quick, while you still have some adrenaline pumping. Um, that is perfectly fine. Uh, just let me know, and I'll make sure that I'm prepared for it.
All right.
All right.
That said, uh, that is the end of the session. If you all are still here, thank you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.